And sometimes you're gonna cry the literal tear, man.
That's right.
Because of what the so-called white man doing to us day in and day out. Like the brother said on one of them little movies, he was like, man, the so-called white man gotta be the devil. He said, you know, the bad thing about the so-called white man, he know how to make you so scared. He know how to make a brother so scared out here, man. And look, and that's what the scriptures say. Go ahead.
Hey, we so scared, like you say, we brought out earlier. You don't want to ride. You don't want to ride for the problem. Now you want to ride on your brother who's in the problem with you. That's how scared. That's how scared and castrated we are as a people. You understand what I'm saying? When we was a nation of warriors. You know what I mean? We a nation of warriors. We got that warrior spirit inside of us. You know?
That's right.
That's why they continue to try to, you know, cut us off from our knowledge, cut us off from our people. Anyway.
Yup. You know? Go ahead and finish on that one, on that lamentation. I think that's 2 now, right? Verse 2.
Verse 3. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows.
Romans 9.
We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us.
Go ahead, brother. You had that fire,
man. Like I say, man, we gotta pay for water out here, man. That's like paying for air. That's like, nigga, that's like paying for every time I take a breath, I gotta pay you $1. I gotta pay you a cent. Man, come on, man. That's madness, man. Water is, there's more water on the earth than there's anything. You gotta pay for water, you gotta pay for food, you gotta pay for the wood to build your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, what he said, you shall be only oppressed always. And crushed always.
So the so-called white man killed our people off the land. Then they sell us our food, our wood, and our water off the land that they killed and murdered on. But you have an evil eye towards your brother. Y'all youngsters don't understand nothing. Y'all don't understand what's going on. But Yahawashi was confounding the doctors and the lawyers at what? 12 years old? And y'all supposed to be like what? 16, 18 years old? And y'all ain't got no understanding? Come on now. Let's go. They want to walk past us like we stupid, like we don't know what's going on.
I had a little the other day, man. Dude was about 8 years old.
We was talking to an 8-year-old boy, and a 7-year-old boy. He understood what was going on.
More understanding than some of you grandparents, grandmammy, granddaddies out here, man.
Hey, I'll bring that out. Go ahead,
man. Through the mouth of babes, bring it out. Okay.
Hey, I was actually gonna get that gray hair to a man. Shoot, man, boy.
Sis ain't want to stop, man. She went in there and got that pork from old Tank. Went in there and got old cat and dog. Not even pork, possum. She went and got some possum.
This is verse 5. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest.
That's right. We labor. Go ahead, you got it.
We continually under persecution. Like I say, man. My soul has long dwelled with him that hateth peace.
That's right.
I said the script finishes out saying I am for peace. Exactly, I'm for peace. But when I speak, I'm for peace. But when I open my mouth, they're for war.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we continually be impressed.
But that man got behind him. He reversing. He kept looking and he reversing.
Yeah.
And then the man got behind him.
Hey man, but like you were saying about the Salaki, what you about to say?
Nah, we like you say, we continually oppressed, you know what I'm saying? We persecution, we persecuted. Go to the man, it's crazy, man. I didn't spend a lot of my time in this city, Houston, Texas, going to court. And you go to court down there, I'm talking about if you got like a real case, a misdemeanor to a felony on up, man. Man, it seemed like the whole city is out there, man. Like you gotta wait in line for the whole, just to go and get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done had times where I done literally waited out there, you know what I'm saying? And just for my own persecution, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, you're not going nowhere. You leaving, you going to jail from in here now. You done wasted your day up here, and now we'll see you in a few months. We'll see you 7 months, 2 years, whatever the case is.
Yep. Hey.
Still want that Romans?
Yeah, go ahead, because the brother said we are orphans. So the so-called white man want to be grafted in.
Drafted in. Want to be grafted in.
Man, come on.
What about the Gentile? The Gentiles got drafted in with Paul. The Gentiles got drafted. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You don't know what you talking about.
You don't know what's going on.
You speaking of that you know not of.
You err not knowing the scripture.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
You know not what you worship. We know what we worship.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 3.
Let's see who the adoption belong to, because we the orphans. Go ahead.
For I could wish that myself were accursed from Yahawashi, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites,
That's right.
to whom pertaineth the adoption.
Con. So what did you say in that Lamentations?
Come,
we are what?
orphans. We are orphans, fatherless. Our mothers are as widows.
Con. And give me Psalms 27 and 10.
Come.
Check this out.
Yes, sir.
See, we about to do line up a line, precept on precept. Go ahead, brother.
We gonna finish it up?
Yeah, bro. So who pertain to adoption? Go back to that.
All right, let me get that. Hold on.
Man, but this, hey.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenant, and the giving of the law,
He said,
and
but
the
you are
service
rich.
of Yahweh,
Come on.
and the promises.
That's right. Because the scriptures say, I know your poverty and your tribulation, but you are rich. And I know them who say that they are Jews,
But are
but
not.
do lie. Man, come
Are
on,
the
man.
synagogue of Satan.
That's the truth.
Hash Satan.
That's right. Psalm
22.
27 and 10.
Oh, so like it's 27.
John 4 and 22.
And then
John 4 and 22. Salvation of
27
the
and
Jews.
10.
Salvation of the Jews.
yeah. 24 and 10. I mean 27 and 10.
Book of Psalms, chapter 27, verse 10.
Because the scriptures say we are fatherless, right?
God.
We are motherless, right? Go ahead.
When my father and my mother forsake me, then Yahweh will take me up.
That's right. That's right. Then Yahweh is going to take us up. So we've forsaken, our parents are prevented with death, okay? Children getting taken, sent off to this plantation, you know? You fall into one of the traps of the so-called white man on these streets, and what happened? So-called white man put you in prison, and then your parents look down on you, right? Then what? You got your Yahweh to take you up, right? In Matthew chapter 10, let me get this real quick.
It's let me finish.
Go ahead.
11, it's verse 11. Teach my way, O Yahweh, and teach me thy way, O Yahweh, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies. For false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty.
That's right. Such as breathe out cruelty. And in this system of oppression, it caused our parents to what? Have to, like a beast do. It's some beasts that will actually lead their kid when they have it, right? And that
Octopus,
what them Tasmanian, or not the Tasmanians, but them Wolverines, right? And then you got so then what the scripture say in Matthew chapter 10 verse 35? It says, For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. So that's what's happening when your parents gonna leave you because of this truth, man.
That's right.
In these last days, that's what we dealing with.
That's
Our
right.
parents leaving us because of this truth. But the scriptures say, when your parents forsake you, then Yahweh gonna take you
That's
in. Right?
right.
The scriptures say we are orphans. The so-called Hispanic and Native American man has been killed in this land, and now we orphans, right? Okay? Not having nobody to lead over us, right? Because we don't want to hearken to truth. But this word is supposed to be what you supposed to lean to. Because you are actually the adopted. Like the brother brought out. You had something, brother?
Yeah. The book of John, chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
That's right.
That's right.
Now you say, man, we in these church houses, we ain't got a clue what the hell we worshiping. We ain't got a clue what we ain't got a clue. Well, we ain't got a clue what's going on in this word right here, man, because they ain't doing nothing but teaching you lies, foolishness, folly, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing but your enemies ruling over you to begin with. Y'all ain't even came up out of that. You can't even grasp that concept.
That's right.
You know, trust not thine enemies. When you go into these church houses and you open your spirit to be receptive to what they teaching you, yeah, you trusting your enemy.
That's
You're doing
right.
exactly what the book says not to do.
That's right. I got a precept for you.
Being stripped naked.
That's right. Hey, listen. And why is it that we sit up here constantly going to these nations, this nation that's not going to benefit us, not going to save us? You know, Venezuela trying to get the hell out, trying to go to Colombia. Okay, then you got goddamn Issachar trying to get into the U.S. All right, but it's cool because Yahawashi, he gonna get us from here. Okay, you know, you righteous, you gonna be saved. But look, why is it our people keep trusting after these devils? Okay, when the scripture say in Psalms chapter 10, for the wicked, in verse 3, for the wicked boasted of his heart's desire and blessed the covetous. Okay, so you got a bunch of so-called whites, so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, Native Americans walk around Babylon the Great in an advantage, right? They walking around here feeling as if they advantage. And what happened? So-called white man blessed you, man. Okay? He blessed the covetous, man. He blessed the wicked. All right? So, but look at the people that's down there in Venezuela. Why the so-called white man ain't giving you nothing? Why the so-called white man cutting you off at the border? Why they cutting off y'all's family at the border? But y'all got a problem with us. We speaking to your defense. But that's the thing, you hate your own brother in your heart, man. We talking about justice, man. Okay? We want justice to come from whom justice belongs, and it belongs to Yahweh. Okay? And it says, so the so-called white man blesses the covetous. It says the wicked, in verse 4, it says the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. So that's what the so-called white man do. He puff at the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans who was killed off this land, and the blacks who was killed off of this land. You know? That's what the so-called white man do. He puff at those who he oppress and who he afflict. All right?
Because he's proud.
Because he's a proud devil.
That's
okay?
Right.
And the Lord's judgments is far out of his mind. He don't realize that his land that he loves is going to be destroyed. The land that he destroying already. The so-called white man is destroying his land. Okay? All types of pollution, all types of GMO products getting grown on the good soil. Okay? Throwing off the balance of the land. Okay? You know, that's what's going on in his land today, and we don't want to understand these things. We want to hate our brother who's actually bringing these things out, who's putting shameful spewing on this on this devil's glory, man. We're supposed to be spewing on their glory, man, in these last days. We're supposed to be standing up in great boldness before the face of such who have afflicted us. And what other nation of people has afflicted us more than the so-called white man? All right? So it says his ways are always grievous. That's why you sitting here going to and fro, stressed the hell out, man.
Right.
That's why we stress day in and day out.
Bring it out.
And it say stress is the #1 killer. That's what bring a bunch of sicknesses. Cause you go and eat up a bunch of fat. Don't you? Hey, y'all, Jake. That's right.
Food.
Not even
Con.
food. Stress itself lowers your immune system.
That's right.
You can't fight off sickness when you stress.
That's right. Okay, you all bugged the hell out because of what the so-called white man do. And look, that's when all these sicknesses cleave to us.
Exactly.
Right? When the so-called white man came over here, all the sicknesses of Egypt came and cleaved unto us, man. All right? And then even the sicknesses that's not written in the book came to us. HIV, AIDS, and all these other things that the so-called white man created.
Depression.
All right?
Depression wasn't real until the white man came around.
That's right.
It made us oppressed to the point where we feel depressed.
That's right, man.
We want to take our own lives because this ain't our risk. You're partially right. You're partially right by understanding that this ain't your risk. You ain't supposed to take your own life.
So the wicked compass the righteous, man, and all they doing, the righteous are being led astray every day, Okay, so the scripture said in the beginning of that, of Psalms chapter 10, why standest afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thyself in times of trouble? But to be grievous, what we say it's that's not the right way to be. Give me Malachi chapter 3, verse 14. Not to be grieved, not to be in mourning. They say that's not a good thing. That's what the so-called black man, the nigger, say in the church. You know, y'all shouldn't be happy as that people whose God is the Lord and all this, that, and the other, man. They know how to quote all the things that you know give them an excuse to continue in folly.
All I want to say is God is love.
God is love. That's what they want to say.
I got it.
But let you not pay your tithes, boy. They ready to bring down hellfire on you, boy. You know what I tell you to get, Malachi
3 and 13.
Yeah, start at 13.
Your word, Malachi, chapter 3, verse 13. Your words have been stout against me, saith Yahweh.
That's right. So in this church, our words are stout. Okay? In this church, the so-called black man's words are stout against the Lord. Go ahead.
Yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee? Ye have said, it is vain to serve Yahweh. And what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance, and that we have walked mournfully before Yahweh of hosts?
Yeah, that's right. What is it that we should work mournfully?
Let me finish it.
Give me that part again, because I need it mournfully.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go back to that part about mournfully.
All right. And that we have walked mournfully before Yahweh of hosts.
See, so that's what it say. In Psalm chapter 10, why standest thou far off? Why hidest thyself in times of trouble? You know, what Habakkuk say, how long, Lord? How long? Oh, Lord, who vengeance belong. Okay, Psalm chapter 94. So, but they not doing that in the church, brother. Go ahead.
And now we call the proud happy. Yea,
You see that?
Yea, they that work wickedness are set up. Yea, they that tempt Yahweh are even delivered.
You see that? That's what's going on in them churches.
Yep.
That's right.
They speaking wicked. They don't know who their enemy is. It's a good thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when Yahweh shall return. So that's the prerequisites to this understanding.
That's right.
You gotta understand these curses through and through, man. If you don't connect somebody through the curses, then guess what? They done. It's a nail in their coffin, right? If they don't believe that they oppressed, they don't grieve because what's the only way the Lord gonna correct us? He gonna smite us, and when he smite us, what we not grieving, okay?